So, guys, we're here with a little bit of Pokemon Yellow. Let me go ahead and get this full screen for you. There we go. A little bit of Pokemon Yellow going on here tonight. Finally get to start with a little bit of that. I've been waiting for so long to finally get started here on a little bit of Pokemon content. And we're, of course, going to start where it all began with the first generation. I prefer yellow over blue and red, so we are going to start with yellow. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up all the stuff I need here. There we go. So let me go ahead and put this over here in the corner. And I'm going to be playing it on a GameCube controller. So I have everything set up and ready to go. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And of course, we have to watch the whole intro. Ah, what a beautiful game. I think I already have a save file on here. So I'm just going to go ahead. We're just going to new game it. We're just going to straight up new game it. Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This is your Pikachu. Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I use them for fights. And this is me. So, we're going to go ahead. I don't know how I'm going to fit all this in here. Maybe, will this fit here? Let's see. Merc. Oh. That's fine. Who needs vowels? See, Murkrow. And this is my grandson. Alright. What was his name again? I don't know. I think it was probably Dingus. That sounds good. There you go. I remember his name is Dingus! In all capitals. Thank you. So, let's go ahead and get started here. What game system do we have here? An SNES. I love how in every game it changes. It's so freaking cool. See, do I have my potion? I want my potion. Thank you. Alright. Yep. We are good. Huh. Let's go. What's up, Mama? How you doing? All boys leave home some days. It said so on TV. Oh, no, I talked to her twice. There we go. I love how TV's just sitting on the ground, you know, like TVs do. 4 boys are walking on railroad tracks. I better go too. Alright. Let's see, what, we just try to run out, right? Yeah, there we go. That was close. Ah! That's my Pikachu. introduce me to your grandson? Alright. Give me my Pikachu. Dingus, you're ruining my song. Dingus, why are you here already? He's here to take all of my Pokemon. Oh, and he gets the superior starter. He said, move over, that's mine. Alright. I was gonna give you one anyway. I watched you catch the fodder that was in that grass. You had this really strong Pokemon for somebody to take, and I get the leftovers. That's fine. I'll take Pikachu. So I have Pikachu. Let's see if this works the way that I want it to work. So if I go here... I want... There we go. So what this is... There we go. I'll take this. I just want to see if this updates properly. This is my first time using an overlay, by the way. So, I just want to test it, make sure it works. Let's see. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Right here? No, that's not what I want either. Let's see. If I go here. I want transparent. Let's see if this works the way that I want it to. Okay, I'll go here. We are learning together. Let's see, so I should just be able to get this here. And upload this. No. Well, that's not transparent. Huh. Oh, maybe I have to do it this way. Oh, that'll do it. Okay. I figured it out. So then we'll go here, set this image to... Yeah, there we go. Okay, I figured it out. We're good. So I should just be able to put this, like, right here. And... save it here. I think it should update. Yeah, now there's a little Pikachu. I love it. Okay. And now we continue. All for that little Pikachu in the corner. It's so worth it, though. You say I'm quiet. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. I don't want to make it too loud. Does that sound any better? Let me see. If I take this, I'll move this just a little bit forward, kind of. I don't like it. How's that sound? Is that like peaking audio? I can actually turn the volume for the game down. Let me do that real quick. We go in here. I feel like if I turn that down to like a 10. Does that sound better? Awesome. Alright. So we got Thundershock and Growl. Let's see what that can do. Going against an Eevee that already has stab bonus. I guess I do too, but normally the starters are left with like Scratch, Leer, Growl, Tackle, and they're like not normal types. So yeah, see, like, look at this. That's bogus. That's absolute bogus. Tackled me from 10 HP down, probably because of one tail whip. It's insane. Alright, Dingus. That's why that's your name. Would you look at that? It's odd, but it appears that your Pikachu dislikes Pokeballs. Yeah, so it was total cinema. The way he just absolutely destroyed me. I love that for me. Alright. So, what do we got here? So we're going to continue on here. Thankfully, this is Gen 1. I don't have to worry about any shiny Pokemon in the wild anywhere. They're just kind of hidden in future games, but I don't have to worry about that. So I'm totally okay with that. So the only things we got, it looks like we got Pidgey and Rattatas here. Pidgeys are 70%, Rattatas are 30%. The only item we've got is, it looks like there's a person, yeah, right up here. Oh, well, hold on. One of the Pidgeys. Alright. Yeah, so their shininess is all dependent on like their stats. I'm not exactly too sure how it does that, but I do know that certain stats equal a shiny value, and then if you trade it up to a Gen 2 game, it has a possibility of being a shiny. My first playthrough of Pokemon Yellow was actually, I caught a Moltres at the end of the game in this one, in this virtual version, and then I transferred it to my Pokemon bank, and it ended up being a shiny Moltres, and I still have it to this day. The nature is absolutely terrible, but it's got its hidden ability since it came from the digital version, so I thought that was pretty cool. So, we're just going to move on forward. Out. Alright. Back to the Pidgeys. It's very nice starting with an electric type whenever the first route has, like, primarily flying types. So it's definitely helping me out here in terms of level up. Although Pikachu is extremely weak, so there's a huge possibility that I could just die. I know. Crits in this game are entirely dependent on the Pokemon's speed stat. So there are certain Pokemon that are obviously much faster than others, and that determines their crit ratio, which is crazy in this game. But that is just the way it be. So, let's see. I think the first thing we have to do here is heal, because I'm going to die. So I'm going to do that real quick. Boink, boink. Bing, 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 bing. Alright. Alright, Pikachu, get off the counter. We're going to go into the Pokemart here. Grab our parcel. And this parcel actually contains the Pokeballs that he is going to give us here once we get back to the lab. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, actually I think it's only in red and blue. I think in this game he gives you 5 Pokeballs either way. But I think in Pokemon Red and Blue, if the only way that you get the 5 free Pokeballs is if you beat Blue, or your rival, the second time up next to Viridian City, without having caught any other Pokemon. Professor Oak gives you a free 5 Pokeballs, which is like kind of ridiculous because by this point your rival is like level 8/9 with 2 Pokemon, and if you evolve your starter Pokemon, it counts as having a second Pokemon in your Pokédex, and then he doesn't give you the free Pokeballs. And yes, that was a Chansey beside Nurse Joy. It is extremely cursed. It kind of looks like a pug dog just waiting to be rescued. Oh, my Pokemon have grown stronger. Check it out. Ah, Dingus, good timing. Oh, my. Alright. Yes, I will take a Pokédex. Thank you. I also love how whenever your rival walks away, his hairline changes directions based off of which foot goes first. He's going to turn around and his hairline is just going to flip back and forth. Alright. Go ahead, Dingus. Get out of here. Smell you later. I got Pokemon to catch. I got dreams to dream. Yeah, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. See you later. Let's go up here. Oh. I don't even think I got Pokeballs. Honestly, I'm probably not even going to worry about it. Yeah, he didn't give me Pokeballs. So, I think if I just beat Gary real quick, I think I have the ability to just beat Gary and go get some free Pokeballs. So I'll probably do that, because the beginning of the game, Pokeballs are kind of a little bit expensive. So I don't really want to have to, buy Pokeballs if I don't have to. Save me like $1,000 because each Pokeball is $200. Alright. So, yeah, $200. So I need to be at least level like 9 before I can even think about battling him. Ah! Rats and birds, rats and birds. Pikachu's a rat too. It's all rats and birds for the whole beginning of this game. Alright. Finally, we're out of the grass. On to Viridian City. And now we're going to go to the left here. Actually, I'm pretty certain over this way there is... Yeah, so talk to this tree. There's a hidden potion inside of the tree, which makes no sense because in every of the other games, there's a Pokeball right before the tree. But in this specific game, it is hidden inside of the tree. Alright. Do a little bit of stuff here. Oh look, more rats. Nidoran. I wonder what Pokemon can be found here. Looks like both of the Nidorans are 15% encounters. Oh, this would have been perfect to catch it. It's paralyzed at like 7 HP. Not even, that's probably like 4 HP for the level 2 Nidoran. But, oh look! More birds! I don't know... Where is that? Okay, this is a 10% encounter here. Which, it looks like the Nidorans are actually 35%. Or at least the female Nidoran is 25, male Nidoran is 35. Spearow is a 10% encounter rate. So this is the rarest Pokemon in this route right now. And I don't have Pokeballs to catch it, so I guess we'll catch it later. Also, something that I want to do in this playthrough, in every playthrough, is I want to be able to catch every single Pokemon in every single route that I need. So, in this route, for example, Nidoran male, Nidoran female, Mankey, Rattata, and Spearow. So I won't leave this route until I've caught all 5 of the Pokemon in this route. And I would like to do that with every Pokemon going forward through the series here. So every single route, I'm going to catch every Pokemon in the route before I leave. So I'll probably just level up to like level 8. And from there, we'll go ahead and battle this guy. Thinking I'm going to use a Mankey on my team. So if I use Pikachu, that'll leave one spot for Mankey. Gotta use all 3 of the starters. So that leaves me with like one more slot that I can use. So Mankey's always a great... Oh, Mankey is fantastic and Primeape is just as good. Like, Primeape's fantastic in this game. Especially because I don't know what's wrong with it, but the move Karate Chop is like always getting crits in this game. So like, Karate Chop is like the strongest fighting type move in this game because it just naturally always gets crits. Plus, think on the outside here, the first gym leader is Brock, the rock type, where all of his Pokemon are a rock ground typing. I am not battling Onix or Geodude with a Pikachu. I am not doing it. Because I don't think Pikachu learns... I think it learns like Quick Attack as its next move. It's going to do like 1 HP every single time I use it. And I'm just going to die. So I'm not using Pikachu against Brock. I'm definitely using Mankey. And Nidoran is a close second, because Nidoran has the ability to learn Double Kick pretty early on. And that's really the only other Pokemon, I think, that can really even tackle Brock this early in the game. Because you don't get, ironically, you don't get any Grass-type Pokemon in Viridian Forest. It's just a bunch of bugs, and that's it. They don't learn any Grass-type moves. No, I'm not gonna get early game Nidoking. Although it is very, very nice and super, super easy to beat the game with Nidoking. So if I did get early game Nidoking, it would be almost too easy. It's already going to be really easy. This is probably one of the easiest games in the franchise. But I think my last Pokemon is going to be like a Lapras. I think I'm going to use Lapras. I haven't really decided yet, though. Alright, well, let's battle him. Let's see if we even stand a chance. I feel like his first Pokemon is a flying type. I think it's a Spearow in this game. I know it's a Pidgey in the other games. Yeah, it looks like a Spearow level 9. Which is funny. His Eevee is actually lower level than his Spearow is. Spearow will get 2 hit. Gotta be pretty easy to take down. So we'll go ahead. Level 9 Spearow. This is redemption. This is redemption for him absolutely obliterating me in our first Pokemon battle. So we'll go ahead. Level 8 Eevee. We'll probably... Oh! It's already starting with a Tail Whip? Bro. I feel like I have to Thunder Wave it. I gotta strat it. Oh, we're in bad shape. I got 3 potions. War flashbacks. So Tail Whip just failed. No idea how that just happened. Oh, we might be in bad shape, guys. I've only got 3 Thunder Shocks left. Oh my gosh. If I get a crit, I'm good. I have to get a crit, though. Oh, maybe I don't. I better not miss. I better not miss. Oh, we did it. Okay. And of course, the last one was a crit. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Take that, dingus. I just lucked out, he said. So I only have 1 Pokemon, and it is the Pikachu. If I go back to the professor's lab, I should be able to get 5 free Pokeballs. I'm pretty certain that's how this game works. But you had to have beat the rival for the 2nd time without catching any extra Pokemon. So, let me go. I don't feel like running into anything, so I'm just gonna jump every ledge I can. Doink, doink, doink. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I probably do need to heal. Yeah. Good thing is everything in this grass I could just one-shot. So, that really won't be much of a problem. Oh yeah, you're right. I don't have any Thunder Shocks. You must catch them. Use these. Ta-da-da! 5 Pokeballs. Now I have Pokeballs. That's great. Alright. A healthy Pokemon could escape. Blah, 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 blah. Let's move on. I think Mom heals me. If I go in here, I think Mom will heal me. You should take a rest. Thank you, Mother. I appreciate you. And then, I think our rival's sister gives us the town map. I don't really need the town map. I kind of know this game, like, in my sleep, sideways. I don't think I need help with this game. But I am going to go upstairs. Because in this game, it's really silly that you can actually have a full bag. So, like, all these useless items that I'm about to start picking up here soon, I gotta put them in the PC. It actually gives you a reason to put items in the PC. The town map is going straight to the PC. Because if it stays in my bag and I come across the Master Ball and I can't pick it up because I got too many items in my bag, like the town map, for example, I'm gonna be livid. So, I need Pidgey and Rattata from this route. And this is the easiest route to find both of those in, so I'm just gonna keep searching until I find those two. I just about made it through the whole route without finding a single Pokemon. That's crazy. Alright, level 3. It's gonna die in one shot to a, yeah, it'll die in one shot to a, Thundershock, so I'm going to paralyze it. And just throw a Pokeball at it. Hope for the best. Alright. Oh my gosh. Do it again. Do it again. Come on. Come on. No! Stop it, Pidgey. In terms of economics, this Pidgey has wasted me $600. I just threw 3 Pokeballs at this thing. I've wasted $600 on this Pidgey. Ugh. I'm leaving. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not leaving. No. I need a rat. There we go. Get out of here. Okay. I think it's a 30% chance that I find Rattata. Alright. It is a non-zero chance that I'll find a Rattata. So, come on. This has got to be a Rattata. It's got to be. It is. Alright. So, let's switch out to our paralyzed from the waist down Pidgey. And, we'll just use a Gust. And in this game, Gust is actually a normal type move, not a flying type move. But it still gets stabbed because Pidgey is a normal flying type. Alright. So I'm going to take that. This rat is 1 foot tall. That's terrifying. That's some New York stuff right there. Let's see, and immediately getting deposited in the PC. Let's see, get out of here, Pidgey. Get out of here, Rattata. And we'll heal with this ugly looking Chansey. Oh my gosh. That Chansey has seen some stuff. And we're going to go up here to the mart and buy as many Pokeballs as I can hold in my bag. No, not 99. I forgot it doesn't automatically jump to the bottom. Premier Balls don't exist yet, so we can't stack Premier Balls out. So, we're going to go ahead and get my Mankey, both Nidorans and a Spearow. Oh, that's my boy! Level 3. Alright, let's hope and pray Thundershock does not kill it. Please, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it. No! Alright. Alright. I should have probably kept one of the two in my party, but that's fine. Level 2, yeah, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. He doesn't stand a chance. Does not stand a chance. I need, like, a level... It looks like... Is that Mankey? Yeah, Mankey can be up to level 5 in this grass, and I kind of want a level 5 Mankey, if possible. Because the less I have to train it, the better. It looks like Mankey can only be level 3 or 5. So, not 4, just 3 or 5. Let's see. Nidoran can be level 2 or 4. This is a level 4. It might survive a Thunder Shock. I hope. It doesn't. It was a crit, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Level 5, level 5, level 5, level 5, level 5. No! It lived! It lived! Give me that Mankey. Oh. Yes! Thank you. We got that Mankey. We're ready to go. The Pig Monkey Pokemon. It's on 2 HP. It lived on 2 HP. That's terrible. I should probably switch train it for a little bit, so I'll probably pull it in here to the Pokemon Center. And now we go back with our Mankey. And we are going to use Mankey in our team. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab me a... Ooh, no, not that. No, we don't want that one. Let's see. We will take this. Let's see if we add image set to this. Put Mankey in there. Upload. Submit. Oh. It was a fake Mankey. It wasn't even like a real Mankey. It was like I downloaded it and it was actually just like the transparent background was like attached to the PNG. That's so annoying. Let me see. We're going to use a transparent. And we use this one. No, that's not even the right one. I never thought it would be this hard to find transparent files. Let's see. Let's see. What about this one? Alright. This one looks like it's good. There we go. Delete. Upload. Submit. And let's go to layers, put this one down there. And save. Alright. Now Mankey is there. And we're going to go down this way. Because I got to get me my... Oh, oops. Got to get me my Nidorans and my Spearow. No. I don't want my rat. I don't want that. I do need to train, though. At least until I can learn Karate Chop. That would be nice. Oh, we got a crit. Tail Whip. Thunder Shock. Take it out. I know Mankey isn't going to level up fast. It's going to take a bit. It's better than leveling up a Magikarp, though. Now watch this one be a level 5 Mankey. Okay. I would have just caught it. I would have just caught it and released to this one. 2 levels in this game, even at level 3 to level 5, is just such a big change. Alright. So we're switching out, we're Thunder Shocking. Wonder what level it learns Karate Chop. Oh yeah, we need that Nidoran. We need that Nidoran. Ah, what a pain. There we go, it was a crit. I think I could probably just catch it now. And we got it. Nice. No. Now we just need male Nidoran and Spearow. There's Spearow. Awesome. Level 6. My gosh. I'm probably not faster than it. Oh, but it used Growl. That's actually great. I'll lose some attack, but if it gets a crit anyway, it's not going to matter. It didn't. It didn't get anywhere close. Alright. So, I want to know what Mankey's Gen 1 learn set is. Oh, of course, he gets a crit, though. Of course. Looks like I learned Karate Chop at level 15. Oh, Karate Chop in this game isn't even a fighting type move. That's terrible. It's a normal type. I don't learn a single move until level 15. Oh my gosh. That's horrific. This game is torture. I don't learn a single move until level 15. Oh my. I'm just gonna throw Pokeballs. It's about... Yeah, okay. That was easy. That was easy. I was expecting that to be super difficult for no reason. And now I just need the male Nidoran. Come on. There it is. Alright, and it learns... Oh my gosh! In this game... Oh, okay. Whew. Had me scared a little bit. Actually, I might not have clicked on Pokemon Yellow. I clicked on Red and Blue. So, Nidoran in Red and Blue doesn't learn Double Kick until level 43. That means you have to keep this ugly rat for 43 levels to get Double Kick, which is probably the only move, if you didn't pick Squirtle or Bulbasaur, that is actually going to help you beat Brock. However, in Yellow, it learns it at level 12, so... Nidoran actually has really decent moves for how crappy of a Pokemon it is in this generation. Oh, can I not be paralyzed? That's great. Alright, let's do it. So... Ah, cool! Okay, so in this game, Mankey learns Low Kick at level 9. It doesn't learn Low Kick at all in Red and Blue. It's almost like the move didn't even exist, which I don't think it did. So there's a little bit of quality of life updates that Yellow gets. I also remember that in Pokemon Red and Blue, Charizard cannot learn Fly in Red and Blue. However, it can in Pokemon Yellow. So there were some small things that they updated in this game that they did not have in the previous game. So that is why this is my favorite of the three. I can't believe that there's so many massive changes in such a small period of time. So we're going to deposit both the Nidorans. I don't think I need them. I'll deposit the Spearow. And I believe that is everything that we need right now. I think I'll just level up the Mankey as we go. Because I think it's just going to naturally learn Low Kick and we'll be fine. So we're moving on to part 3 of the walkthrough here. We're going to go straight into Viridian Forest. And it looks like we have Caterpie. And that's it. We have Caterpie, Pidgey, Metapod, and the rare 1% encounter level 9 Pidgeotto, which is possible in this game. Mind you, Pidgey doesn't evolve until level 18. You can find its evolution at level 9, which is insane. As a callback to the anime where Ash just randomly catches a Pidgeotto out of nowhere. Alright, this guy's finally had his coffee, so he teaches us how to catch Pokemon, as if I haven't already done that. And he doesn't weaken it at all, so that's nice. And he didn't catch it. Sorry, buddy. Go get your Pokeballs. I'm leaving. And then this right here, this gym right here, is actually the last gym of the game. We cannot get in it yet, and we won't be able to get in it until after we've finished the Cinnabar gym. No spoilers until we get there. Let's move on, though. So you can't catch Weedle in this game, because Weedle, I believe, is an exclusive to Pokemon Red, if I remember correctly. Okay. It's a natural maze. So I can't even play as a Beedrill in this game. But of course it would be Caterpie, because Ash in the anime caught a Caterpie and used it as a Butterfree, where we all know he released like a ding-dong. There's an antidote here, right? Or no, maybe it's on the other side of this tree. There we go. And that's the only... No, I lied. That's there's 2 hidden items here. That's one of them. There's another item. You don't battle me, do you? Oh, she does. Nice. What do you have? Okay, so she just has both the Nidorans. Let's just switch out to Pikachu. Do a little bit of switch training here. Dude, these actually are kind of tough. Like level 6, level 7s, level 8s, and the guy at the end is a level 10 Caterpie. Like, I know it's just a Caterpie, but like, I'm not even level 10 yet. That's crazy. There we go. Little growl. Done for. Mankey, level 4. And Pikachu's level 10. Alright, we're going to switch back out to Mankey to get some experience here. This poor Mankey. He's just kind of useless for now. Whenever he turns level 6, I'll at least be able to not one-shot, but at least be able to compare damage with Scratch. But for now, Nidorans have, like, pretty decent defense for how early in the game they are. So, and because in the first game, there was an attack stat, a defense stat, and a special stat. That special stat not only determines the special attack, but also the special defense. So Pokemon who... Already level 5, that's awesome. So Pokemon who are special attackers also have really, really good special defense by default because they share the same special stat. So like Alakazam is a fantastic Pokemon to use in this game. However, I don't have anybody to trade with, so I'm going to have to try and stick with Pokemon that aren't trade evolutions, at least for now, because there's not really any way that I'm able to trade to evolve them. This is a wild Caterpie, so I'm going to catch that. Also, while I'm kind of explaining this, I said we were going to catch everything. That means, like, this Caterpie, you can also catch Metapod, but I'm not going to catch Metapod because Caterpie evolves into Metapod, so I feel like it'll just be a waste. If I could just use this Caterpie and just evolve it, there would be no need to capture both the Caterpie and the Metapod, because I really only want one of each evolutionary line. And there's no way, without having red and blue, that I'm going to be able to complete the Pokédex here in this game. So I'm not going to complete the Pokédex because there's just no possible way to do it unless I have somebody near me that also has red and blue. So I'm just going to catch one of every evolutionary line and then trade them up to the bank after I'm done here. So... yeah, the Metapod only has Harden as a Metapod, but if I have a Caterpie, which has Tackle and String Shot, and evolve it into a Metapod, it learns Harden, but it will still have Tackle and String Shot. But yeah, it won't be useful at all if I just catch a Metapod anyway. So these Caterpies give pretty decent experience. It's probably because they're anywhere from level 3 to 6. So like the level 6s will give me a pretty decent amount compared to like the level 2s that I was just battling in the last grass. This guy probably has 2 level 6 Caterpies, I think. 2 level 7 Caterpies, which is crazy. So let's just hope it doesn't... Caterpie doesn't have a lot of attack, and the only bug-type moves in this game is Leech Life and Pin Missile, and both are terrible bug-type moves. So it's almost pointless to even have bug-types. I think the best bug-type moves came out of like Gen 5, so I will not be using any bugs until at least Gen 5. There is no reason to have any bug-types at all. But I am getting my ass handed to me by a worm. Alright, we're level 6. I only have 3 more levels until I learn low kick, and I will be more than capable of taking on Brock with a level 9 Mankey. Won't even have to use the Pikachu. I'll be fine. Alright, we're switching out. We are switching out. And if I remember correctly, because I know critical hits are based off of your speed in this game, Caterpie using String Shot actually makes it even harder for me to get critical hits. So not only is it lowering my speed, but it's also lowering my critical hit ratio, which isn't great, but that is Gen 1 mechanics. So I feel like there's a Pokeball around here somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. I think it's in the middle of that grass down here. This guy has 2 Metapods and a Caterpie, which is good for me because the Metapods are practically free XP. They cannot attack me at all. So if I just... Well, it's going to use Harden, so it doesn't really matter if I use Leer or not. Because Harden is just going to increase its defense. Leer lowers its defense. But if I get critical hits, it just bypasses all of what it did anyway. So critical hits are pretty nice for that. And Mankey is a pretty fast Pokemon, and I think that's why it gets critical hits so much. So Karate Chop, once I learn that, it'll practically be like every time I'm going to get a crit. So it's going to be pretty nice. Alright. So that is gone. 91. That's like amazing experience for this early in the game. Caterpie, we're going to switch out to Pikachu. And then I'll switch back to Mankey for Metapod. And since electric moves are special in this game and not physical, it won't even matter if anything uses Harden. I'll still be able to bypass all of its defenses. So this Metapod here, I'm just going to go ahead and switch back to Mankey. I'll probably be level 8 by the time I'm done with this Metapod. And then there's one more Metapod at the end that I'll battle, and it'll probably make me level 9, which will give me low kick. Worst case scenario, I have to level up my Mankey 1 level before Brock. Not really all that big of a deal. Alright. And there's no other Pokemon to capture here. In, I think in the original Red and Blue, I know in Leaf Green and Fire Red and Let's Go, Eevee and Pikachu, you can catch Pikachu in this grass as well, but you cannot in this game, obviously because it is your starter. So there is no way to do that. Alright. And that is it. Bing, 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 bing. I didn't go to level 8, but that's fine. No Pokeballs? Let's see. I'm just gonna run. I have no reason to beat these things up. However, if I do find the level 9 Pidgeotto, I do want to catch it just for bragging rights, so I can put it into my bank as a level 9 Pidgeotto. That would be pretty funny. Alright, well these are only level 3. I could probably take those on fine. But I don't want to. So, oh, there's a Pokeball. It's a potion. I could probably use one of those right now, actually. Yeah. We're just gonna do that. I could sell them for, I think, 100. That's only like the cost of one or half of a Pokeball, so it's really not even worth it. Let's see. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh. And this guy, I don't know if this is the one. I think, yeah, this one has a Caterpie and a Metapod. And I could probably take both of them down with this Mankey. So I think I'll be okay. So we'll go ahead and scratch this thing up. Yeah, we could definitely take this guy on. Not a big deal. I only have 8 more scratches. That's probably not going to be enough to take down the Metapod by itself. But at least I'll get half the experience from the Metapod if I switch out. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll just take this. I'll probably get level 8 from this because it's 90 experience, yeah. We'll see what happens. No, I only got 5. I'll just switch out to Pikachu here. And your Hardens mean nothing to me, since I can just Thunder Shock you. There we go. And that was a crit anyway, so so that'll take care of that. I don't think there's any items over here. No. There should be one more trainer at the end. Go ahead and run out of here. No items up there. What do we got? Another Caterpie. And in this game, whenever you catch Pokemon, it doesn't show the Pokeball next to them. So I'm just going to have to remember what Pokemon I've caught and which ones I haven't. Alright. What's down here? Another potion? Yes. Okay, I'll take that. And then I think right here, yeah, on the ground right in front of this guy is a potion. There we go. And he just has a level 10 Caterpie. I always feel that they should have made this battle a little bit more true to the anime, since Yellow is based off of Ash's experience. I feel like this should have been the battle with that the ninja who had the pincer. I just feel like that would have been like ultimately the best end to Viridian Forest. I wish that they would have stuck true to that. So we're just going to finish this Caterpie off with the Pikachu. That should be fine. Yeah, we'll be good. And hopefully we'll be level 9 by the time this is over. Nope. Alright, so we just got to beat up a few more things. And then we're good to go. And just another Caterpie. Alright. And we're out of here. Have you noticed the bushes on the roadside? They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move. Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to look everywhere to get different kinds. Alright, so let's go heal real quick. go. And I'm gonna deposit that Caterpie into the PC here. That way it's not hogging up my area. We'll deposit that. Alright, and then we'll go level up this Mankey real quick. Should only be one more wild battle. I can't imagine it would be any more than that. And a Pidgey will be a pretty easy one. Oh, level 7? Ouch. Why are you all so strong? Alright. That's got to do it, right? No? Alright. Well, then we will continue. Yeah, I can take down a level 4 Rattata. I can do that. But a level 7 Pidgey, that's where I draw the line. Now, my gosh, what are you? How much more you got? 7. 7 more experience points. That's stupid. Oh my gosh. It's another rat. Take it down. Oh. Awesome. Let me learn low kick. Boom. And now we're just going to move on. Get out of here. Go heal real quick. I can finish this game with just 2 Pokemon. I don't need no more. We'll have to come back here once we have cut, because then we can go through and get the old Amber, which is the fossil for Aerodactyl. But for right now, we can't really do that. We have to wait a little bit longer. Now we are in the Pewter Gym. We got to take on, it looks like only one trainer. Ironically, the only trainer in here other than Brock. And he doesn't even have any rock-type Pokemon. He's got 2 ground types. 0 cents. But we're going to take him down anyway. Diglett dig, Diglett dig, trio, trio, trio. Sandshrew, the ground type. Oh, low kick makes him flinch? No way. That's not actually what that move does, by the way. Low kick does damage based off of how heavy the opposing Pokemon is. So the fact that it makes it flinch is actually broken. Also, Mankey's sprite from the back just looks like a bunch of spaghetti noodles flying off of a plate. And it's kind of driving me insane. That's not a Pokemon. That's just a bunch of spaghetti noodles. I need 1 potion. I ain't even going back. This ain't even worth my time to go back to the Pokemon Center and heal. Brock's about to catch these hands. Or feet. He's going to catch my feet. And now we come across 2 Rock-type Pokemon, which is normal for this area. Now let's just 2-shot them all. Let's 2-shot them. Get them out of here. Low kick. This is so much more worth it. I would have probably spent an hour here with just Pikachu. So, I'm not opposed to Mankey at all. Onix has, like, one of the lowest attacks in the game, but this stupid bind attack is actually the most broken thing in this game aside from sleeping, because all he has to do is use bind once, and it just keeps attacking me. And I can't attack while I'm binded, which is actually insane. Oh, now he's going to use Bide, which means that he can't attack. Oh, and my attack missed. So that's kind of perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Leer him, because Bide always goes last. It takes 2 turns to activate. Whatever damage you've done to the Pokemon in 2 turns, it does double that back to your Pokemon. So if I just don't attack him at all, then it won't do anything. So I healed, and he's going to use Bind on me again, which is actually stupid. So I lowered his defense a little bit, so that'll make this a lot easier. Low kick will do a little bit more damage. Might even one-shot him if he actually lets me attack. Stop it! He just used Bind again. So, like, as if it wasn't already broken enough that, like, sleep and binding in these games, they can use the move, and I can't attack while bind is going on. And if it uses bind, like, the same turn that I get freed, because I can't attack the same turn that I'm freed either, and the same thing goes with sleep. You can't attack the same turn that you wake up. So if it just keeps using those moves and doesn't miss, it's just sleep hacks and bind hacks. I just can't move, which is insane. But he's dead. So. Oh, and we got the Boulder badge. Boom, boom. So let me go here. I even have a little spot in the corner. Yeah, I even have this little spot in the corner where I can choose to put my badges in. So I'm going to go ahead and upload an image of the badge here. So that's the Boulder badge. That's this one right here. And we're going to shrink it down and put it right there. There we go. And now we have a nice little badge there. How pretty. How cute. Alright. Now I can use Flash outside of battle, which is cool because I can't get it for like another 3 gyms, so good job, I guess. And then he gives you the TM for Bide, which I'm probably just going to sell immediately because it's probably the most useless TM that you get in this game. So, in spite of Brock, I'm just going to go right in here. I'm going to buy a whole bunch of Pokeballs with Brock's hard-earned money. And then the TM that he sold me, I'm just going to sell it. I'm just going to... Oh, for $1,000? I thought it was like gonna be $100. $1,000, man. That's another 5 Pokeballs. I think. Profit. Done. Easiest $1,000 of my life. I'm gonna move on. This is where the professor normally stops you because he gives you running shoes, but in this game you just can't run because you just can't run. So there's no items in this route. There normally is, but there is not. There's not right now. So in this game, I believe they just didn't put items in a lot of routes, and that's cool. There's just less to do. So now we're just gonna battle a whole bunch of birds and worms. I forgot to heal, but that's okay. I'll use low kick, see how much it does. It shouldn't do much. Okay, well, it shouldn't have, but it did. So now I'm going to miss every attack, because, yeah, pocket sand. Oh my god, I hate you. I hate you! I'm glad, though, that Gust is a normal type move in this game, so Pidgey actually doesn't have any stab moves until it learns Wing Attack, which I don't even know if that's a move in this game, now that I'm thinking about it. But Gust is just, or it doesn't have any super effective. It does have stab because it's part normal type. But it does not have any stab moves. So, stop it with the pocket sand. It is, yeah, it's a normal flying type. So, because Gust is a normal type move, it gets stab with Gust. It's just not super effective to anything, because normal doesn't, normal doesn't, like, it's, I don't know how to explain it. Normal has weaknesses, but normal typing is not weak to anything. So, it just does neutral damage to a lot of other things. Oh, quick attack. What do we got here? Let's get rid of Growl. I'm probably never going to use that. This is probably the only game that I'm ever going to use potions in. I don't think I've ever used potions in, like, any game that I've ever played. It's just so much easier to use potions that you just randomly find on the floor than it is to just have to go back and heal. So, now it's a Bug Catcher with Caterpie, 2 Caterpies, and a Weedle. So, we're probably just going to scratch them all to death. Yeah, that'd be fine. Oh, it failed. You're a loser. You're a worm. You should be a Butterfree by now. Why do you have a level 10 Caterpie? That's so ridiculous. And this Weedle should be a Beedrill. Oh, don't do it. Okay. I'm like the most unlucky person whenever it comes to poison. I always get poisoned. It doesn't matter. It'll be the one time that I see the move Poison Sting in the entire game, and I'll get poisoned to it. I like Caterpie because Caterpie doesn't poison. It just has String Shot and Harden whenever it turns into a Metapod, so it's like not a threat at all. Alright. And then let's go into the next guy, who has a Rattata and an Ekans. This guy is like a Team Rocket member in the making. That's like all Team Rocket has is rats and snakes. Oh, and I can low kick this and it's super effective. Yeah, and it was a crit. How about that? Feels good. And Ekans, you're not going to last long. Oh, that's right. I forgot that poison resists fighting. No, not the rap hacks again. Oh, leave me alone. I hate this. Oh no! I thought it was a potion. I didn't mean to try and steal your Ekans. Oh, look what you made me do. Oh my gosh. Now I have to go all the way back to the Pokemon Center. Welcome back, Aries. Oh my gosh, I'm so over Pokemon who know Wrap and Bind. I'm over it. My Mankey died because Wrap is an absolutely broken game, or broken move in this game. If you use Wrap or Bind, it just keeps attacking, and I cannot do anything about it. And I can't attack until the turn after the Wrap or the Bind is over. And if they decide to use Bind or Wrap after the Bind or Wrap ends, it just continues it, and it's just like they're hacking. And that happened to me all throughout Brock's gym, where his Onix uses Bind on me, and absolutely broke the game mechanics. And this guy's Ekans just did the same thing. So I'm fighting a bunch of hackers, to put it lightly. Alright, what do you have? This guy's got a Weedle, Kakuna, a Caterpie, and a Metapod. This guy caught the whole forest. Oh yeah. Easy. And I'm still faster than you. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I think it's crazy that Weedle has the ability to learn Poison Sting and all of Caterpie's moves, but Caterpie can't learn any of Weedle's moves. I think we know who the favorite is. Alright, get another crit. Do it. No, that wasn't it. Alright, well that's done, over with. My Mankey is goated. Higher level than my Pikachu right now, I think. Yeah, Pikachu, you need to get trained. Get good. The next guy is a Spearow, so that'll be perfect for Pikachu training. I'm not going to be able to use my Pikachu like all throughout Mount Moon though, because there's just Geodudes everywhere. Level 12. Alright, we're gonna switch. Switch around a little bit. Switcheroonie. Battle me with your Spearow. Actually, no. This lady has a Rattata and a Nidoran. The Spearow is the guy that's underneath, because I guess it goes in scrolling order from left to right. Alright, well, that was pretty easy. Alright. And Nidoran, male. Yeah. Thundershock. This wouldn't work if it was a Nidoking, because Nidoking is part ground type. Oh, God, that's bright. Alright. Let's see what available Pokemon we have over here. Sandshrew, it looks like, is the only one we have to catch, and that is at a 15% encounter rate, which isn't very low, so that's not going to be too terrible. Let's go. Pikachu, get your fat ass out of the way. Thank you. And he has the Spearow. Okay. Let's go. Oh my gosh, level 14? I guess it don't matter much though whenever you just suck. Alright. And dead. Alright, we'll go around town. Bring it around town. Oh, this way. Nope, this way. There we go. And you have a Rattata. No, you have a Caterpie and a Metapod. Yeah. Alright, Thundershock. That should take care of that. Do a quick attack, save some Thundershocks for this Metapod. Alright, level 13. Easy. Alright. Good night, Adam. So, quick attack. Good old crit. Do a Thundershock here. Oh, and another crit. So I'm going to switch off to Mankey for the next one here, because I know it's a Jigglypuff. So, in the early games, Jigglypuff was a normal type. In the newer games, it's a normal fairy typing. So, it is a little, it's kind of funny because you can't use fighting type moves on it anymore because it's just not very effective because fairy beats fighting. But in these games, do whatever you want. I need to look for a Sandshrew. It's a 15% encounter rate, so it might not be the easiest to find. Mankey, ironically, is also a 15%, and it is level 9. which is actually pretty decent level for it. But I'm just gonna kill it, so. See y'all later. Goodbye. Yeah, good experience though, 95. So it looks like Spearows are the least rare thing here at a 55%. Everything else that we find here is a 15%. So, Rattata, 15, Sandshrew, 15, Mankey, 15, Spearow is 55. So this would have been the place to look for a Spearow if I couldn't find one at the other route. Alright. So, let's hope that this one's a Sandshrew. And I will just move on. No. 'Tis not. I don't want to have to battle a Spearow, though, because Spearow has Peck. And Peck is scary. Peck is actually one of Mankey's weaknesses as a flying type. No! Stop it. Alright, come on, come on. No! You guys are strong, too. Level 10 Spearow. Come on, you know you want to. No! Oh my. Why is Sandshrew so difficult to find right now? I found everything in this grass except for Sandshrew. Alright. Take him down. 95. There we go. Level 10. Pretty decent level for a wild Pokemon. I just don't want to get a crit on it and kill it. So I'll probably just use one more scratch and go ahead and throw balls at it. There we go. Yeah, it's already starting with the pocket sand. I'm so over that. Let's go ahead, get a ball on it. Come on, and caught. Alright. The good thing in the old games is that it only wiggles twice before you know that you caught it. So if it doesn't break out after the second one, you just know you caught it. And now, there's no more trainers on this route. That was the last of them right there. Do you give me anything? Nope. Alright, no Pokeballs here. Nope. Alright. There are some hidden items here in Fire Red and Leaf Green, but I don't believe that's the case in this game, but I'm going to test it just to make sure. Yeah, there's no rocks up here. Normally there's rocks. You'll be able to know whether it's hidden or not. So, there's nothing up there. So we're going to go ahead and heal. And I think it's the guy in the black outfit over here to the right. He sells you a Magikarp for $500, which is a fantastic deal if you're willing to trade. Yeah, I don't want... No, I want you. You're what I'm here for. Oh, okay, so no, it's the bald guy in the bottom right corner. Yeah, it's this guy. Hello there, have I got a deal just for you. If you're willing to train this Magikarp up, it's very worth it. Gyarados is a very, very strong individual. The only problem is it doesn't learn anything except Splash. I think in future games at level 15 it learns Tackle. I think in these games, though, it's level 50, or 25 that it learns Tackle if you keep it a Magikarp. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. But once you evolve it into a Gyarados, it becomes very strong, but you just have to level it up to level 20 to evolve it. which is a very small price to pay for an extremely amazing Water-type Pokemon. However, I have no intention on using it. But only because I don't feel like completely training this thing up to level 20. But it is a good investment if you so wish. It's also the earliest Water-type Pokemon in the game you get, other than... Well, in this game, it is the earliest Water-type you get. But if you're playing Pokemon Red or Blue and you choose Squirtle, you'll get Squirtle obviously earlier. But it is probably it's a really good alternative. So, I'm going to go ahead, take those out. We're fully healed and ready to go. And we're going to head right into Mount Moon. And I know this cave like the back of my hand, so I don't need any walkthroughs for this. There are quite a bit of Pokemon trainers here. And on this first floor, we have a very small chance of 1% to find a Clefairy. But we're looking for Zubat and Geodude on the first floor. It's a 75% chance for a Zubat, 20% Yeah, 75% for Zubat, 20% for Geodude, 4% for Sandshrew, and 1% for Clefairy. So we're not going to find Clefairy here. Yeah, I would love to manifest a Clefairy. That would be amazing. But instead we found the 20% Geodude, which is one of the ones we need anyway. So we'll just go ahead and kick it, see if that works. Hopefully it doesn't kill it. Alright, just barely. And it flinched. That's awesome. That move is not supposed to flinch, but it does in this game. So we caught it. That was easy. Do a moon dance for me, Aries. Summon the Clefairy. There's a potion here. Normally at the bottom right here there's a TM for Bullet Seed, but that would not be in this game. I don't know. I think it's Water Gun in this game, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We're going to use Scratch and hope we don't get a crit. Alright, easy. Leech Life, which fighting resists bugs, so you don't have to worry about that doing any damage to you. Even if you didn't resist it, you still wouldn't have to worry about it. So, Zubat. Bat. It's just the bat. 2'7", that's terrifying. I never want to encounter one of those in my house. Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, I'm running away from everything else that I find, unless it's a Clefairy, because that's the only thing left in this cave that I have to find, other than a Paris. And Paris, I believe, can be found in any of the sections underground. I do believe this is Water Gun. TM12. Yeah, okay. Which, I don't think anything that I have can learn Water Gun right now, so... I'm not really concerned about that. A 2'7" bat. Yes, that is freaking-mungus. I would never, ever want to come across a 2'7" tall bat. I would die on impact. It's like Paris is a 10% encounter on basement floor 1. And then basement floor 2, it looks like Paris is a 15% chance. And Clefairy then on the bottom floor becomes a 10% chance. So if we're going to be looking for Clefairy, we're definitely looking for Clefairy on the bottom floor, where it has 10 times more chance to spawn. There are, I believe, there's only one hidden item in this whole entire area, and it is there's two hidden items, and they're both in basement floor 2. And I know exactly where they're at, so I don't really have much to worry about there. So, my Mankey's going to be like level 15 soon. And if that's the case, I'm definitely going to want to train up my Pikachu here soon. So, let's go to one floor. I just battled this guy with the Weedle and Kakuna. Next is a Lass with a Clefairy. I feel like any chance that I have to level up Pikachu is going to be beneficial, because the next gym is Misty, the Water-type gym. So I'm going to want to make sure that Pikachu is at least level 20, because I think that's what level her Starmie is. I think it's level 19 or 20. I think her Staryu is level 19. Yeah, no, you cannot evolve the Pikachu that you get. Even if you try to use a Thunderstone on it, it is completely locked and it will not take it. And there are no other Pikachus that you can get in this game unless you trade them from Pokemon Red or Blue. That's the only way. And yeah, this Clefairy is a trainer's Pokemon, so I can't catch it, sadly. But there's just there's something special about, I think, the artwork for Clefairy in this game. I love it. I love the artwork for Clefairy. Also, the reason why my Thundershock is not doing any damage to this Clefairy is entirely because it shares a special stat with its special attack and special defense. And its special attack is decently high, so that means that its special defense is also going to be pretty decently high. There we go. Karate Chop. Oh my gosh, we are in business right now with Karate Chop. I'm pretty certain that even in normal games, Karate Chop has a high crit ratio. And in this game, I think that's no different. But added on to the fact that Mankey is already a fast Pokemon, and then you add Karate Chop and the fact that critical hits are based off of speed, now Karate Chop is like a constant critical hit machine. So it doesn't do that in any other game. It is literally just the first generation, but it is probably one of the biggest reasons why having a Mankey in this game, or a Primeape, is so beneficial, because your attack stat is so high, added to the fact that you're going to get constant crits every time that you use Karate Chop. So it is pretty beneficial to have. And now is about the time that I run away from everything that I see, because there's no point to battle anything. I'm going to be over leveled, honestly, by the time that I get through this game anyway. So, and I need a Paris. So I believe Paris on the bottom floor is the highest chance that I have to find it, at a 15% chance, and then a 10% chance for Clefairy. So this right here would be considered the bottom floor. But I'm going to have to go back up to get onto the next floor to just continue my way down. So I'm probably not going to look for it here. I'll just look for it close to the end of the passageway once we get like right at the end. So, oh, this is going to be terrible. Thankfully, my quick attacks aren't like resisted, but I still don't do any damage. That's crazy. I'm just going to switch out to Mankey. Mankey's going to have to be my scapegoat through all of this. Oh, I should have used Karate Chop, not Low Kick. Oh, but I made it flinch. That's pretty good. So, Karate Chop, critical hit. Boom. The first Karate Chop we ever did was a crit. So, let's go ahead and send out this Pikachu. Get a little bit going for it. There we go. And a critical hit on Thundershock. That's awesome. I love that. There we go. And what else do you got? Ekans? No, Zubat. Okay. Even better. Easy, squeezy, peasy lemon. Get out of here. So, Pikachu's level 14. We're moving along pretty good. And then we're going to go up here. There's a Pokeball here with an HP up, which can be sold. By the way, getting an HP up this early in the game to be able to sell it for $4,900 is crazy work. Because that's, in terms of Pokeballs, that is nearly 24 Pokeballs, which is crazy, off of one item to sell. You get 24 Pokeballs from that. So, in old games like this, you almost have to put it into perspective. Everything is worth this much of a Pokeball. Alright. I am just running. I'm running. So, I think this is a Super Nerd. I think this is the Super Nerd. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, the funny thing about Magnemite is that the Steel typing didn't actually exist until the second generation. So, Magnemite, as of right now, is just a pure electric type, which means that it's not going to have a lot of the same resistances as Steel, so I could use Quick Attack on it, and it would still do normal damage to it. Whereas, if I were to use that if it were a Steel type, it would do resisted damage to it. So, that my best bet attacking this Magnemite is probably just to use Quick Attack. Probably one more will do it. Yep, there we go. And then we got a Voltorb. And I am going to switch out for Mankey for this because Pikachu is nearly dead. So, we'll get a little karate chopping going on here. Give me that crit. Yeah! Too easy. And again. Definitely the best move that you could possibly have in this whole entire game. Like, Karate Chop is just broken, and I love it. Because it's a move you would never use otherwise. Let's go ahead and we'll use a potion on our Pikachu here. Actually, using potions on Pikachu is good because it raises its happiness if you talk to it here. It'll give you a little message and show you how happy it is. In order to get the Bulbasaur from the girl in Cerulean City, you actually have to have, I don't know if it's max friendship or not, or max happiness, but I do know that it has to be really happy in order for her to give the Bulbasaur to you. So, that's kind of something you have to worry about in this game. Because I think the Bulbasaur is given to you based off of friendship. The Charmeleon is given to you based off of if you beat Misty or not. And then I think you get the Squirtle after you beat Lieutenant Surge. I think it has something to do with that. So I think the Bulbasaur is the only one that's really based off of that friendship mechanic, which is pretty good. So I'm definitely going to use it. Okay, this should probably be a bug catcher. He's got Caterpie, level 10, Metapod, level 10, Caterpie, level 10. So, that'll be pretty easy to take care of. Especially with a big ol' Pikachu. Nice. Critical hits. We're going to start just getting crits all over the place now. Nice. That'll be a 2-shot for Metapod. And this Caterpie will end up being a 2-shot too. Unless I get a crit, then it might be a 1-shot. Nope, 2-shot. crit, though, I think would have taken it out. Alright. Pikachu's level 15. And they are both caught up. Double team. I'll learn it just for the hacks. We'll get rid of Tail Whip. That might come in useful whenever we go battle Surge. But then again, I might just Karate Chop hack him, so I don't think it really matters. Alright, running away, running away. We got an item up here. I'm going to grab that. An escape rope. Just in case I need to get out of this cave in a pinch. That last battles you. Right over here. I don't believe so. So, it's not like the Pikachu that's in Let's Go Pikachu. It is actually very different. This Pikachu is literally just a Pikachu that you cannot get rid of. It's designed to be... I'm pretty certain that you can still take this Pikachu and you can transfer it. I'm pretty certain you can transfer it, up to Pokemon Bank. But, you can't evolve it. It doesn't get any extra stats. However, I believe you can transfer this Pikachu over to Red and Blue, and then evolve it, and then trade it back. I'm pretty certain that's possible. Because you can put it in the PC box and everything. So, it's definitely possible. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to switch out to Mankey for this, because I'm getting absorbed to death. Oh, this is so annoying. Oh, I hate this. Nah, we got this. We got this. I'm 2 quick attacks away. Now I'm really 2 quick attacks away. Alright. Let's go. Get that Oddish out of here. And then Bellsprout. We'll take the Bellsprout too. Always one of my favorite cries of the game. Little Vine Whipping. There's nothing better than a special attacking Pokemon using... Or a physical attacking Pokemon using special grass moves. I think it's not... I don't think it's by much, though. I do think, though, that it's a special attacker as of now. And then I think once the physical special split happens... Or not the physical special. Whenever the special stat divides into special attack and special defense, I believe it turns into a physical attacker by 5 points. I know it's not much. So let's go down in here. Let's see. What do we got here? Nothing. Another Team Rocket member. And I believe we're also on the same ground area. Yeah, we're on the same ground area that Clefairy is found at a 10% right here. So there's a possibility that before we head up this ladder, we might find a rare encounter. There's a Zubat. We're about halfway done with this cave now, so it won't take much longer. It'll be very easy to take out Misty with a Pikachu, so I'm not really concerned. Oh my gosh. No. Don't hit yourself. Pikachu, don't hit yourself. Don't. Oh my gosh. Pikachu? And why does its cry have to be like the most devastating thing to man? That's insane. Alright, let's get that Karate Chop out. Another good thing, though, about Karate Chop is that it's a normal type move in this game. so it's always going to do. I don't even think, I think only to ghost Pokemon it's immune, but I think it in this game normal, other than rock, I think rock is the only thing that resists normal types in this entire game. So I just won't use Karate Chop against rock types. TM1. What is that? That would normally be Focus Punch in most games. Mega Punch. Okay, that's actually pretty decent. This has got to be a hidden item. There's no way that that one single rock in the middle of nowhere isn't a hidden item. So we're going to go back up here. I'm just going to beat the rest of the cave with just Mankey. It's not impossible. So, battle this guy. He's got 2 Rattatas and a Zubat. And I believe I should just low kick the Rattatas and then Karate Chop the Zubats, and I think I'll be fine. Nice. I think Mankey evolves into Primeape at level 26. So, we still got a good bit to go. Alright, Zubat. That'll be an easy one. Karate Chop. A dead. Just one-shot everything with Mankey. It's so perfect. Could not be a better team member for this game. So, there we go. Take that low kick out. One shot. Not a chance. That wasn't even a crit. And that did it. Ah, you're lucky. You're so lucky. Alright. Level 17. Easy. And we will move on. I think there's a moonstone up here. Yeah, easy. Too easy. Paris! Alright. That's one of the other Pokemon that I need here. I just need the Paris. And, what else was it? Clefairy. So I'm just going to use this Geodude. So, let's go ahead and tackle it a few times. Give her a catch. This might take a few tackles, actually. Paris is not a strong Pokemon, but I do think that it had its, I think the peak of Paris was probably during Gen 1, because it was the only chance that it ever had to be a good Pokemon before it just turned into a crap shoot. There we go. Easy. Alright, no need for that. Let's go up here. I thought there was an item up here. Maybe it's not. Maybe not in this game. Oh, it's in Leaf Green Fire Red. There's a revive. That's what it is. Oopsie. Alright. Go ahead and run from this. Should be one rocket member right down here. We're just going to breeze through this guy. There we go. Ooh. Go ahead and give a low kick to this one. Easy. A Zubat. A little karate chop. Alright, that's pretty easy. So all we're looking for now is just a Clefairy. And we should be 100% ready here to move on. There's only one more trainer here. The person, the Fossil Maniac. And then we have to battle the Team Rocket members. There we go. Ah! Just another Paris. I don't need another Paris. I really do not want another Paris, ever. Right. Let's go. There's normally a rocket member right there, but there we go. Moonstone. I find it really funny that there's only like 2 Moonstones in the game, but there are 4 Pokemon that evolve from a Moonstone, and you cannot buy Moonstones. So the only way that you would be able to get more Moonstones is not through Gen 1, ironically, because Gen 1, you cannot have Pokemon hold items. So you can't even trade items to other people on a Pokemon. You have to trade your entire Pokemon to a game, and then they have to use their Moonstone on your Pokemon and trade it back. So it does make it kind of difficult for you to have Wigglytuff, Clefable, Nidoking, and Nidoqueen, because you only get 2 Moonstones in this game, and you're required 4 to complete the Pokédex. So it makes it a little difficult, but there are ways around it, just not good ways. There we go. Let's do this. And I want to say, yeah, he's got a Coughing next. This Mankey's going to be level 18 by the time I'm done, probably, with this battle. I love getting constant crits. It's so nice. Oh, it's so easy. Yep, level 18. So, all we have to do is get Clefairy. We have one more battle left. But I guess the real question is, do I want the Dome Fossil, or do I want the Helix Fossil? The Dome Fossil is Kabuto, which evolves into Kabutops. And the Helix Fossil is Ammonite, it evolves into Omastar. So, which one should I get here? Kabutops is very offensive, whereas Omastar is very defensive. So I guess it just depends. I think... Oh, of course, the Lord and Savior Helix. I forgot all about that. How could I pass that opportunity up? We worship Lord Helix. I love it. So now we're going to battle Team Rocket. Take one step down here. And it's just the basics. Ekans Meowth coughing. The only thing I'm really scared of is that this Ekans knows Rap, which means it can hack me. But maybe I'll get lucky and one-shot it with a Karate Chop. Maybe. Oh, it's so close. Oh, but it missed! What a loser! You're such a loser! Oh, get out of here. That was Lord Helix. He knew that we supported him. So he gave us a little RNG luck. Alright, Mankey. Doing good. Coughing is next. We already beat one. We can beat another one. It's me and Mankey versus the world. Easy. So easy. Alright. Team Rocket blast off at the speed of light. I love how they're so true to the anime. So now we just gotta sit here and walk in circles until I find a Clefairy. I'm hoping that that won't be long, considering it is a 10% encounter. Theoretically, 1 in every 10 should be a Clefairy. Not that that will happen. I might be under odds. So let's give him a count here. Zubat is number 1. Let's go for a number 2. Can I get a Clefairy number 2? No. Zubat number 2. Alright, number 3. Lucky number 3. No! I'm gonna be here forever. Alright. Number 4. Can we do it? Yes! Number 4. Under odds. I'm not touching it with Mankey. I think we're just going to get Geodude out here. I wonder what Clefairy knows. I think it just knows Pound, Sing, and Growl. I hope it doesn't know Metronome. I don't want it to use Explosion. Please don't use explosion. That would be terrible. Oh, come on. One more. One more will do it. Ah! I got a crit! Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that wasn't closer, because that totally would have killed it. Come on. You ain't that hard to catch. I promise. Thank you. The fairy Pokemon. Alright, and that is everything. We are ready to leave this hellhole. I'm ready to go. I hate caves so much. Alright. No hidden items here? Oh, there is. But it's on the North Hill. And I'm pretty sure this is in every game. There's a Great Ball hidden, like, right here. Ish. It's definitely around here. Oh, wait. Duh. Probably right here. Yep. Only the most obvious spots. And there's a TM for Whirlwind also up here. I just don't know where. It's got to be, like, right here, though. Yeah. TM for Whirlwind. On to part 5 of the walkthrough. Let's see. Let me make sure there's no... Yeah, there's nothing different here in terms of Pokemon. So, we'll go on to part 5. I don't want to go in any unnecessary grass. Cerulean City has the Bulbasaur. So let's go here. I'm going to deposit all these Pokemon that we have, that we caught in the cave. Deposit the Geodude, the Zubat, the Paris, and the Clefairy. And I think for right now, just to save some room in my item storage, I'm gonna deposit the Helix fossil, because I don't think we need it right now. And I also want to deposit the rare candy, because I don't think we need that right now either. I'm not going to use rare candies until I have all of them in the game, and then probably just level up a whole bunch of Pokemon all at once. And then we're going to go just sell everything that we have at the Pokemart. So, let's go ahead and sell this antidote for $50. TM12. Water gun. I don't think I need water gun. We're going to get Surf before that even matters. $4,900. I can't get over that. I'll keep that escape rope because that's going to come in handy, I think. The ether I'll keep. The moonstones we'll keep. I don't need that great ball. I'll sell that thing. I'm a Pokeball fanatic. So I guess everything that's left over then I'll just put in the PC. So the escape rope I'll keep. The ether I'll keep. And the moonstones I'll definitely put in the PC. Because the only reason I'm even going to need those is if I decide that I want to evolve anything last minute. But I don't really think I'm going to want any of those Pokemon in my party. But if I do decide that I want to, at least I'll know that they're there. I think you can sell moonstones, but in this game I think they're literally worth $0. So if you try to sell them, you are just selling them moonstones for free. But like in some games, it doesn't even allow you to sell moonstones. It's like it's an item that can't be sold. This is where the Bulbasaur is, I think. Yeah, right here. I take care of injured Pokemon. I nurse this Bulbasaur back to health. It needs a good trainer to take care of it now. Alright, well apparently that's not me because my Pikachu isn't happy enough. So thanks, Pikachu. You really made me look great. So I'm going to go over to the Pokemart here. And there's actually a really fun thing that you can do. And a lot of people probably know about this, but I'm going to make this as easy as possible. Because I want that Bulbasaur right now. So I'm going to go into her house. And I'm just going to... If you use a potion on your Pikachu, it says it won't have any effect because it's already at full health. But you can just keep clicking on your Pikachu because using a potion on a Pokemon increases happiness. Or increases friendship. So naturally, the game's code knows that Pikachu is being... You're using a potion on Pikachu. It's just not healing it, but it's not taking away the potion either, because you're not really using it. But it's still increasing the friendship level of Pikachu. So this is a good, surefire way to make sure that your Pikachu will have max friendship to be able to get that Bulbasaur. So like right now, I take care of injured Pokemon. I nurse this Bulbasaur back to health. It needs a good trainer to take care of it now. I know. Would you take care of this Bulbasaur? Of course! Thanks, lady. Because my Pikachu is just so happy. It's level 10. But it is the next member of our party. So we're going to go... We're going to get this. Save it. Bulbasaur. Then we're going to go into here. We're going to add a picture. Image. Set. Upload. Boom. Bulbasaur. Upload. Submit. Then we're going to move that Bulbasaur right down here. Let's see. Make it a bit smaller. A little bit bigger, but... There we go. So then we're going to put it right there. And we'll put this behind that layer. And save. And there you go. It updated old Bulbasaur into the circle. So it's got Tackle, Growl, and Leech Seed. This is going to be a decent Pokemon, I guess, to have with me. Not really for beating Misty, because Misty's Starmie is a part Psychic type. However, it would be nice experience for this Bulbasaur to grab while my Pikachu just absolutely wrecks the shit out of it. So we're going to do that. I'm pretty certain that there's a rare candy normally back here. But in this game, it might actually not be back here. I think it's actually in the water in this game. We're going to find out, though. I'm just going to keep pressing A until I find it. Yeah, okay, so it is right here. I knew it was in here somewhere. So we're going to put that in the PC later. And now I think we're just going to go ahead and get Misty out of the way. Get the Cascade badge. Let's get Bulbasaur out to the front here. Get a little bit of training for that Pikachu. So, yep, Misty's gym. Horsey and a Shelder, this guy. So Bulbasaur doesn't have any grass type moves that can attack yet, so it's not really the most useful thing at the moment. However, once it gets like Vine Whip, it'll be at least somewhat useful. So we'll be able to do that. But as of right now, Pikachu is definitely the way to go for this gym. There we go. Pikachu might even gain a level off of this. Nope. But it will definitely after Shelter, and I know Bulbasaur will too. So Bulbasaur will be level 11. I think it learns Vine Whip sometime around 11 to 13. So it should be good. We'll send back out Pikachu. That way we can get some experience on this Bulbasaur. Now Shelter is not specially defensive at all. It is, however, that and its evolution Cloyster is very defensive. So using physical attacks is not something you want to do. Or you could just die. That's fine too also. that typically does work sometimes. I'm thinking Bulbasaur could probably man up and finish this battle. So we're going to use Leech Seed. Oh yeah, we got this. Easy. Leech Seed will finish it off by itself. I won't even have to do anything. Alright, give me my health back. Thank you. Actually, I don't know. I might not win this. I think I'm going to lose, actually. Ah! Alright. I thought Leech Seed would do more damage to it, but I'm just going to use a potion. It'll be able to get one tackle off on me. I'll heal for an HP or two, and then tackle it. It'll take me down to like 3 HP. 4? Okay, that's fine. Now I'll be up to 6. And we'll tackle it. And of course we'll miss. So I definitely won't be able to finish it off. I'll die in one more tackle. So I'll just switch off to Mankey. Let Leech Life do the rest. That's Leech Seed, not Leech Life. But 160. Bulbasaur's level 11. No Vine Whip. Mankey's level 19. Oh, Lord. Whew. My poor Mankey. He's like buff as can be. We don't really need Pikachu to be happy anymore, though. We got the Bulbasaur, so we're fine. Every time Pikachu dies, though, it loses happiness. Because wouldn't you be unhappy if you died? I guess. So, now that that's done, we're going to go beat the second trainer here, who has a level 19 Goldeen, which is crazy high. Considering Misty has a level 18 and a level 21. So Bulbasaur still doesn't have any good moves. So it's kind of pointless for me to use Bulbasaur against this. Goldeen, I'm surprised, isn't trying to wreck me with Horn Attack, because normally it does. And actually, that might be what it's setting up a Tail Whip for. Okay, Peck. That's not terrible. I'd rather be Pecked than Horn Attacked, because Horn Attack does, like, double the damage. So let's just go ahead and take this thing out. Get level 16. Because I know this is going to give me level 16. 223. Yeah, that made Bulbasaur grow a whole level by itself. So that's definitely what I want. And then before I battle Misty, I am going to go off and heal real quick. This Staryu only has Tackle and Water Gun. And the Starmie has Tackle, Water Gun, Harden, and Bubble Beam. So I don't even really have to worry about it having a Psychic type move. So I should be okay. And I think Grass would still do super effective damage to it because Psychic doesn't resist Grass. But it does resist Poison because Psychic beats Poison. Which is why I was kind of scared because Bulbasaur is a Poison Grass type. Which, as is, there's only one Pokemon in the entire Gen 1 Pokédex that isn't a, well, there's two, but being like a pure grass type, they're all poison grass types, except for Execute line, which would be Execute and Executor, they're grass psychic type, and then Tangela, which is a pure grass type. It's the only pure grass type in all of Gen 1, which I think is crazy. Like, why did they have to go so berserk with the poison grass typing? I have no idea. There's so many poison types in Gen 1. It's like all about poison. And it's kind of crazy. Beep boop beep boop beep boop boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep. Misty. I'm gonna take care of you real quick. That Pikachu gonna come out. You ain't gonna stand no chance. Better hope I don't learn Thunderbolt anytime soon. Alright, I don't want you to use any potions though. I'm really not trying to make you use a potion. Oh my gosh, Staryu. Gosh, give me a chance. Whew. That crit water gun. That's dirty. Dirty what you just did to me. Vine Whip. That's what I'm talking about. So, I don't think I'm going to be able to do much to the Starmie. It's level 21, and I'm level 13, which is an 8 level difference. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to send out Mankey to Karate Chop it and be done with it. I'll get Bubble Beamed, though, for sure. Oh! Well, that's not going to matter if I get crits. X Defend, also not going to matter. Karate Chop. Pew! Critical hit. Do it again, do it again. Karate Chop. Oh, critical hit. Pew! Just two more, just two more. Don't kill me, please, don't kill me. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous how much damage that does. That's disgusting. Use something stupid. No, that's not stupid. Alright, so we have one option. Pikachu is going to have to man up and use... not die. Ah! Bulbasaur, Bulbasaur, you're the only option. Alright. So, we're going to Leech Seed it and Vine Whip it and hope for the best. Why do y'all keep getting critical hits on me? That's not fair. No! Oh my gosh. I probably could have killed it right there. I probably could have killed it right there. It used Harden instead of something competent. So I could have totally finished it off. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, damn it. I wouldn't have died. I wouldn't have died if I just didn't double click. That sucks. That sucks so bad. That would have been such an epic moment for Bulbasaur. Where's the reverse time button? Oh, my gosh. Would have been epic for you, Bulbasaur. But instead, I had to be a jerk. Whatever. We get double experience now. Heck yeah. Can't get over that. Alright, Pikachu! Pick up, Pikachu! Yeah, you use that X-Defend. Why didn't you do that last time? That would have saved me an extra turn and I would have won. Oh, it's all RNG. All RNG, man. Crazy. Yeah, before you got off an a water gun, it did like all of my health. I'll go ahead and you use your X-Defend now. I'm going to go ahead and use a Leech Seed. Yeah! Give me that health. Alright. Give me my health back. We need that moment back for Bulbasaur. We gotta have that moment back. Oh my gosh, that's right. I forgot Vine Whip is a heavy crit move too. Okay, so we're gonna switch off to Pikachu. Do a Thunder Shock. I'll get some help. Oh, you didn't even use Bubble Beam last time. Now you're just gonna do it because you can. That's so annoying. Ah! Why do you gotta do me like that? Alright, give me that crit karate chop. Pew! Alright, so you were easy this time. Got it. Whatever. Bulbasaur got a few hits off. Nothing even happened to him. 400 experience. That's insane. Give me that full level off of that. I'll take that. Alright, Misty. The Cascade badge. So now, we'll go ahead and add an image for the Cascade badge. There we go. And we'll drop that down a little bit. Make it pretty small. And then, okay, so I need to a little bit smaller than that, even. There we go. And that's number 2. Yeah, there we go. Badge number 2. I can use Cut outside of battle. You gave me the TM for probably Bubble Beam, I'd have to guess. Yeah. It's kind of useless right now, though, because I don't have any water types. But I might be able to teach that to Squirtle whenever I get it, and it would actually be kind of useful. Alright, so next is the rival battle, Nugget Bridge, all the fun stuff. But I do think we're about 2 hours and 35 minutes into the stream. So I'm going to heal up real quick. I'm going to save and overwrite my previous save file. And we're going to end the stream right here, guys. We've already accomplished 2 gyms, which is, in theory, in what is it, a fourth of the game already done in 2 hours. So let me go ahead. Yes. Saving, overwriting. Boom. Done. Alright, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. But I will see you in the next episode here. Have a great day, guys.